to Lake Sevan. Oh wow!
Check out our balcony.
Gats. The views from up here on the peninsula are incredible.
Got the goods. Quite a bit tight, especially after eating a Gata. How lucky could we have got?
Good morning, guys, from Tajkador, Armenia. Unfortunately, our time in this mountain ski retreat paradise in Armenia has come to an end. It's been really nice to just chill out, unwind, get in that fresh air, but we get more fresh air. We're actually only heading 30 minutes from here to Lake Sevan, which is the largest lake in the Caucasus and is actually one of the largest high altitude lakes in the world. I think it sits about 1,900 meters above sea level, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit cold, hence the jumper, but the sun is out. It looks amazing today. We're actually going to get a taxi again. I said taxis are so cheap, heading to and from the towns, the cities, the different provinces, and I would presume, being that it's only 30 minutes away, it'd only be about £3 or £4 to get there. So that's what we're going to do and explore today, because we've heard it's raining tomorrow. We have 2 days there. We found the coolest accommodation that we're really excited to show you, but 2 days, 1 day of sun, 1 day of rain, so we need to do everything today.
Thank you. And that is us checked out of the room. Now, as Matt said, the taxis are really affordable, but when we were in Yerevan city centre, we were using Yandex, which actually didn't work that well. So we got recommended to use Gigi, which is what we took here from Yerevan. I've just tried to order a Gigi and there was none available. They weren't accepting the rides. So I've switched back to Yandex, and we do actually have a taxi coming in 4 minutes. Cheaper than Gigi as well. So I think you have to switch between the two and see who's gonna accept your job, basically. But wow, this place has been amazing. I'm excited to see Lake Sevan because, again, it is one of those things that pop up on the top things to do here in Armenia. After a 25-minute drive, which actually cost us around 3,500
It's so worth it. There's no point getting the bus.
It's so worthwhile. Very quickly, we have made it to Seven Up Inn, and we've made it to Lake Sevan. I cannot wait to show you the view. But we'll do the room tour first this time, rather than wait until the end, because I feel like the view is justified. So we have 2 twin beds, which the lady has very kindly just pushed together for us.
Should we push them back apart?
Yeah, I think so. We have loads of storage. And we haven't had one of these for a while, but we have a bath.
Ooh.
And a shower. Bath and a shower, which is fine.
And all the lake.
Yeah, well, I'm not going in there. Telly, table, side please, you know, the same old things, but
This is why you come to
Are you
Lake
ready?
Sevan.
Put your sunglasses on.
Oh, wow.
Check out our balcony.
Look at that.
Look at this, you can see the peninsula over there. The water is unbelievably calm. We actually had loads of comments about how you should be careful at Sevan because it can be windy. So what I think we should do is quickly get changed and get out there.
We are so lucky. I cannot believe this weather. I knew it was going to be sunny today, but it is hardly ever calm here. I don't know why. The position of it, the fact maybe that it's high altitude. One of the highest altitude lakes in the world. Molly, are you breathing all right? I'm breathing okay. No, it's not. Actually, I don't know. Is it high? Would this be classed as you could get? No, it's not that high. No. It's not that high. It's not like altitude sickness high. But there's so much to see here. I'm so excited. But basically, I want to chill by this lake. I want to chill by this lake for a little while, and then we're going to head further round the lake. You can't walk. It's really far. We'll have to get a taxi to the peninsula, where a lot of the attractions and activities are to do in Lake Sevan. Before we go exploring and even checking out the rest of the hotel, I feel it's only right with this view. I feel like this is what everyone would do. Every Armenian, and this also used to be a real hotspot during the Soviet Union for people to come on holiday. People would come from all across the Soviet Union, so I feel it's only right that we have a beer, because this is Armenia's #1 tourist destination. And what is each tourist going to do before they head out exploring? Let's have a kalika.
And we are so lucky with how hot it is right now.
Oh my god, I'm wearing the jumper.
You got to get that off.
I'm sweating. I think we could swim in the lake.
You can.
Cats.
so beautiful. We have a black sandy pebbled mini beach, I suppose you could say.
Do you fancy a swim?
No, I don't, thank you. I would have swam. We have a swimming pool, but obviously due to the season it's not on. The restaurant overlooks this, and oh my god, my jumper's coming off. I had to take a jumper in case it gets cold this evening. Look,
we have our own little pier. Wow,
how beautiful is that?
We also have our beautiful restaurant there with the incredible, like the best views. You're looking at the peninsula, which is where everyone heads to, so we have the views of that. So I think we'll have, get away flies, I think we'll have dinner there this evening. It makes no sense, and they got the ladders to go down. I don't think I could swim in here. Apparently in peak summer it only gets to around 20 degrees, so right now, even though it's hot, I've had to put a t-shirt on. There is no way I'm getting in, but this is so unexpected. It's so calm. We were literally told by everyone it's going to be windy, and we have got it just like, I'm not going to jinx it, but it is really, really calm.
And a 10-minute taxi later, we have made it to Sevanavank monastery and peninsula. Basically, the taxi was 2,000, a little bit more expensive. We couldn't get it on Yandex, we couldn't get it on Gigi, so we had to get the hotel to call it for us. But this is crazy. This is very busy, full of lots of tourist shops, and this is clearly where everyone is here in Sevan. There's an interesting story about the monastery. It was built on the southern side of the shore, I believe, and when they started to drain the lake in the Starling era, it formed the peninsula to what it is today, which I think is really interesting. But now, oh no, I can see a hell of a lot of stairs to get up. So many steps.
Wow, the views from up here on the peninsula are incredible. I don't know if it is because it is the second highest altitude lake in the world after just Lake Titicaca, that you struggle to breathe a little bit. 1,900 meters above sea level, and you have the Sevan monastery. It dates back to around the 8th, 9th century when this used to be an island. I can't believe this used to be an island and then become a peninsula. You even have the president's summer residence somewhere up there, but it's just gorgeous. You've just got 360 panoramic views of the whole of Lake Sevan. Is one of the most visited monasteries in Armenia because it is very busy. I presume it's the only, or one of the only, on a body of water. Yeah, and one of the only things really that is one of the best things to see here in Sevan. Apart from the lake. Apart from the lake, obviously, but I just can't believe. Look at these views. We're somewhere, our accommodation is somewhere over here. But look at how calm the water is, and you've literally got 360 views right now. I'm on a little molehill, let's say. A little molehill, run away, Molly on a molehill. And I've got 360 views of this. We were going to take a look inside, however, unfortunately, it looks as though people with their hair out. I think you'll be able to get something for your hair, but it's hot today and I'm wearing shorts. Yeah. We have seen a lot of monasteries, though. We have, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more to come. Actually quite surprising. Every other monastery that we've been to so far, we've been okay in shorts, but obviously here you can't, which is fair enough, got to respect the rules, but apparently it's not accurate as such, but they believe that in 305 there was a other church that was built here on top of a pagan temple, but that was destroyed during an earthquake, and then this of course was built in the 8th, 9th century. What century was it? 9th century, 80, was it 806? 8 something, I can't remember exactly, but we're going to walk down now, hopefully get on a boat. We've seen a lot of boats heading out today, and it's just so calm, so fingers crossed. We were told the boats wouldn't be running in October, but we might be lucky.
As we were coming down the stairs, all you can smell is this unbelievable smell of Gata, the Armenian sweetbread. So it's only fair that we get one.
We've got to get one.
Didn't you say that you read somewhere that
this does one of the best, and it's this hut at the bottom of the monastery.
Can I have a Gata, please?
Thank you.
Got the goods. 500 dram, which is not too bad for where you are.
I'm not eating all of that.
No,
I've
look
got
how big
lunch in
it
a
is.
bit.
As big as my head.
Gata bolongari. Is it good?
Oh my god.
Can I
You
try?
want
Let's try. Let's try this.
some? It smells.
Oh, it looks good. Let me just break
I mean,
it.
it tastes as it smells.
Ooh, look at that. What's
It's
it
so
stuffed
good.
with, this one?
Sugar and butter, I think. Isn't it just fresh biscuits?
It's so fresh. You can actually see where he's making it.
So
In there, he's
good.
just literally doing it in front of you. Less than £1.
We just come down to the boatyard after eating our Gata, and
We've figured it out. We've done well.
we figured it out. There are some boats going.
They are saying that one.
That
This
one.
boat on the
Okay.
end.
Thank
Perfect.
you
So
very much.
5,000 each, right?
5,000 both.
Two.
For both.
Okay.
So everybody 2,000. 500
Okay.
drums.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
But you are not Russian?
No, we're
English.
English.
You are so like Russian. You are beautiful like Russian woman.
English.
But English. We'll take that as a compliment.
That is a good compliment.
Lucky we found these other two, because we've got to split the price. You good getting on?
Oh, are you going to be good getting on?
I'm going to be good.
Of course, it's a bit tight, especially after eating a Gata. I'm nearly going over the edge here.
And we are off. That was actually so lucky because the price for 2 of you was actually really expensive as the music comes on. But for 4 of you, it was really, really reasonable on the highest altitude lake in the world.
This is beautiful.
Wow, these views are incredible. Behind is the writer's house, which is like an old Soviet type hotel today. I think we can still go in there. We're going to try and go in there for a drink and then, oh my God, can you see that? The president's summer residence is behind me, and the president is definitely living in luxury. I mean, he's showing off.
It looks completely different to like the monastery. It's like completely contradictory, isn't it?
This is like the best way to experience it. You can see the whole peninsula, you can see the monastery, you can see right behind. Look at it. Look at the writer's house is so cool.
It's so funny. It's got a great lookout, hasn't it? If it's open, it would be great to go in there because it has those views like that. But we're so lucky. Yet again, I'm going to say it again for like the 3rd time. The water's calm. There's not much wind. It's boiling hot outside, and this is mid-October. Like, how lucky could we have got? Well, that was a great boat ride, and Matt's tip to wait for people was probably the best idea he's had. He doesn't have many, so it was a good idea, but from the boat ride we are walking up to something which is very exciting. You will have seen in our previous videos, we have a newfound interest for Soviet architecture. There is something incredible, which I think Matt may have mentioned, which is the writer's house. It was back in the 1930s. This was built for writers to be undisturbed. Oh, in the tranquil location of Lake Sevan. It stands on one concrete leg, and it hopefully has a cafe.
Look at this, it's literally perched on this one rock holding it up, and of course it has the swells. This reminds me so much of the Grenade Hotel Salute that we stayed in Kiev. We've heard there's a cafe, so fingers crossed we can go in it. If not, you just got to admire the Soviet architecture.
I don't know if this is the right place.
I think so.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Is it
I don't know if it's open. It's like there's a party in here.
Oh my God, this is so cool.
Oh my God, I think we've just intruded in the European Union thing. There's the Embassy of Poland there. I think we've intruded.
I think we have actually intruded into the Embassy of Poland's meeting. I don't know why they've rented it out here, but there was a nice guy. He served us a Miranda orange juice. Yeah, cheers.
This is definitely a Soviet.
This is proper Soviet, and there's a little balcony up here that we can check out. Yeah, we've definitely intruded. Can you believe that this was a hotel back, oh it's windy now, back in the 1930s, and the cafe was added in 1960, so without that cafe I would be missing out. The architecture always blows me away. I'm getting more and more fascinated with these little Soviet finds, and you can almost see the president's summer residence behind us, but I feel like we need to drink this and leave because there literally is people from the Embassy of Poland having a meeting in the cafe.
Now this is cute.
Cheers. We deserve that after that. We were nearly part of the Polish embassy, which is a bit strange.
How did we accidentally stumble across that? But we were just actually going to head back because we've decided to have dinner at our hotel because obviously we're on the lake and it's beautiful. Oh my god, that was scary. And we came across the Kombuts cafe, I think, and it has these beautiful outdoor little huts. They actually remind me, oh my god, this wasp won't leave me alone. They remind me of the beach huts that you get maybe in like Asia when we've been in the Philippines, but we are overlooking a beach. Obviously not quite a Filipino beach, but we have a beach.
Look at this. You could literally be in Southeast Asia. You've got your little beach huts, and then you come out, have your beer, in front of the, I don't know if it is a man-made beach. I feel like they actually do have little beaches here on the lake. No one's crazy enough to go for a swim today, but what I find, we're literally about to leave and then we just found this little place. Look, Asia, right? Lake, beach hut. You wouldn't think that you were in Armenia on one of the highest altitude lakes in the world. I would love to come in summer and go for a swim. Good morning from Lake, oh, it's quite bright, Lake Sevan, Armenia. This is lovely. The weather doesn't look too good today, but we had amazing weather yesterday. How did we get to go out on the boat? We were told the weather would be terrible, really windy, wouldn't be able to find the boat ride. We found the boat ride. We've seen yet another monastery. You're going to see a lot of monasteries in Armenia, just get used to it. But again, monastery in an incredible location. The writer's house. How did we find an old Soviet building which we could go in, and basically we're with the Poland UN delegation. I've snuck in, I'm now part of the Polish UN, but we came back, had a lovely dinner here at Sevan Up Hotel.
What a lovely place to sit and have dinner. I'm now full of Armenian food.
Just look at this sunset. Dinner and breakfast actually, beautiful down in front of the lake, and then the weather's taken a turn just after breakfast, so I feel like we're gonna just chill out today, get some work done, and just look out at this, look at it. The jewel of Armenia, it really is the holiday destination. I'd recommend probably, maybe if you come here, if you can rent a car, it'd be a good idea because everything is sort of scattered around the lake. You're gonna have to get taxis, you can't walk. It's not like there's like an area full of restaurants. It's very, very scattered, but that's me, I'm chilling out, getting some work done, and then we are heading further north in Armenia. So we will see you for the next video, exploring this beautiful country.